And I think the more celebrities that come out, the more public figures that come out, it makes it just easier for the closeted gay kid in middle America that is having trouble and struggling, because 20 years ago there were no openly gay celebrities, and now there are.
Welcome to News Beast with Ramin in the house. Blockbuster day yesterday for Daily Beast traffic due to a Andrew Sullivan piece in which Anderson Cooper emailed Andrew saying he was out. The "Yep, I'm gay" moment.
And it wasn't even a "Yep, I'm gay" moment. It was, yes, let's move on.
Yeah.
I'm gay. Because Ellen had the "Yep, I'm gay" moment, which when she was on the cover of Time magazine.
I remember.
And I think this was Anderson's way of doing it in a way where he had all the control and he kind of just put it out there, and now he can move on. I mean, it was really big. It was huge news, but he didn't want it to be on every supermarket shelf in America.
And look, I thought the way he did it was really dignified and powerful and heartfelt, and it was a beautifully written email that really sort of put it all out there in a way that I think certainly the Twitter responses we saw were extraordinary. Ramin, do you feel that celebrities who are gay have an obligation to come out? Is that where really this conversation is going?
I think it's interesting because on Twitter people were talking about, is it privacy? Is it something that you should keep private? Or your gender, the color of your skin, is it something that, just should be obvious and you should talk about? It's not something you should be ashamed of.
Right.
So I think you should come out if you're a celebrity. I think you should tell people the truth. And I think the more celebrities that come out, the more public figures that come out, it makes it just easier for the closeted gay kid in middle America that is having trouble and struggling, because 20 years ago there were no openly gay celebrities, and now there are.
And that's the thing I want to reflect on. The civil rights movement we have seen in this country over the last 20 years with regard to gays and lesbians is extraordinary. And the influence that people like Ellen and now Anderson have had, I think, in making those kids that felt so lonely and alone realize that they can do and be anything they want. And it becomes a way that society has grown and evolved enormously. And I do get the sense that Anderson's point, perhaps in not coming out earlier, is that he's a newsman. He's a great reporter. He's on the front lines, and his personal life he felt was his personal life. But I guess we are at a point in this gay civil rights movement where maybe the personal is political.
If someone's a woman and she's reporting on if someone's an African American, so why would it be any different if you're a gay journalist and you're reporting on an issue? And most of the reporting that he does doesn't have to actually do with the gay community. So I think it'll actually end up in the long run helping him, because on his talk show he's completely closed off on his personal life. And to host a talk show, you really need to talk about that, as Oprah and every great talk show host knows. So I think this is actually going to help him, because he'll be able to be more open and relaxed on TV.
Interesting. And this never was. I mean, this always was sort of. He was never pretending to be straight.
No, absolutely not. He says in the letter that everyone in his close circle knows, everyone he works with knows. I mean, the internet already knew. This is just him saying yes. Well, now I'm telling everyone.
I think to some extent, showing us how to do it, so to speak, working with Andrew Sullivan, and an extraordinary moment for Anderson Cooper and for the Daily Beast, and I think at the end of the day, the country.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Ramin, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.